What's up, beautiful people? I hope all is well with you guys. Welcome to part 3 of Gen Beauty San Francisco. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2 already, make sure you go do that. I will put them in the suggested videos above, here or here. So before I start yapping away about day 2 of the event, I just want to remind you guys to click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go on and click that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Okay, so let's get to day 2. Just to recap a little bit, in part 1 and 2, I told you guys that I purchased a ticket for my husband, which was a community day ticket, which is a Sunday only ticket. Now, the main purpose of him coming with me was just in case Saturday was boring by myself, which it wasn't at all, and for him to vlog the event, so I'll be able to show you guys. It didn't quite work out like that, but I'll get more into that later. At the end of part 2, on Saturday, I told you guys that I went to a Jamaican restaurant to eat something after the event on day 1. I love Jamaican food, but the Jamaican food did not love me, okay? Because it had me doing human things all Saturday night into Sunday morning. I don't know what it was because it tasted good going down, okay? But, okay, I won't give too much information out. Just know that I was really sick. Honestly, if I didn't purchase that ticket for my husband and I had gone to more brands on Saturday, because remember, I only went to 6 on Saturday. So had I gone to more brands on Saturday, I would have just said, you know what? I had so much fun on Saturday. I'm good on Sunday. Like, I don't need to go. But because I absolutely don't like wasting money at all, I got my booty up, I got dressed, and went to the event. Good morning, guys. So I'm running super late. The event started at 11. It's 11:27. And in order to be in line and stuff like that, we should have been there by 8, but I wasn't feeling well. I've been struggling this morning. Anywho, I'm super excited for today. I can't wait to see the girls again and hopefully meet more cool people. And guess who's with me today? Isn't he such a loving husband? Although I've been telling him that yesterday that it was so many couples, the guys holding the bags, recording everything, you know, on spousal duties. Look at his face. He's like but I love him for coming regardless. Yeah, so I didn't really plan how I'm supposed to like go to which booths or whatever, but since he's getting free stuff anyway, we'll just try to make the rounds, I guess. Wherever we could get to, we get to, and wherever we don't, we don't. Like, it's absolutely fine. I'm not stressing. I had so much fun yesterday that, you know, if today is not as fun, it's absolutely fine. But I hope it is. All right, so I'll see you guys when we get there. Because we got there late, we absolutely could not find parking inside of Fort Mason. We ended up parking across the street on the side of Safeway, street parking. And there was a positive and a negative to that. The positive, it was free parking. The negative, I couldn't walk back and forth to and from the car to put things in if I needed to. But I figured, you know what? I have my husband there. He has a bag. He's good for holding stuff. We'll be fine. So we walk into the event and immediately I notice it's empty. There are no lines, there are no nothing. Because remember, early access was 10 o'clock. General admission was 11. We get there like 11:25 after parking. So we go in to register and there's no line as well. It takes all but 2 minutes for him to register and get his band. With the community day ticket, you don't get the bag filled with makeup. You only get that if you purchase a 2-day ticket. However, you do get to go to all the brands and receive free makeup. So they said, listen when I say free, that comes into play later on. Anyway, I was just so sick and so out of it. I didn't plan where I wanted to go, which brand. I was just hoping, guys, that my stomach would behave and I wouldn't have to do human things in public, because that is my nightmare. I keep saying human things, but I mean animals do it too, right? So do I want to say living things? Things that anything with a digestive system does, okay? I don't want to say the actual word, but you get the picture. Anyway, So I decided we should go to MAC first so he can get me another free lipstick.
So we're in the MAC line, and of course it's like super long.
Immediately I noticed something different. The atmosphere, the vibe was different. It was off. On Saturday, everyone was excited, talking to each other, smiling, big smiles, and just really happy to be there. On Sunday, people were mopey, okay? It was not just me. I got the vibe that everyone was tired from the day before. And maybe everyone else was like me because my dogs were barking. Not just barking, guys, like growling, like grrr, grrr, growling. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad. So if I could give you any advice at all, it would be to make sure you wear comfortable shoes. It is so important. I wore Converse on Saturday and my feet were still in shambles. I don't know how those girls that I saw with stilettos and stuff were doing, because I know, woo, unless you're an influencer, leave the heels at home. Anyway, so everyone was mopey, the atmosphere was dry. Also, I want to point out that less people were at the event. Maybe because less influencers were coming that day. On Saturday, 9 influencers had meet and greets. On Sunday, it was around only 5 and not big people. On Saturday, they had Nikita Dragon, Gabriel Zamora, Jackie Aina, Katie Luster-Lux. I'm forgetting other people, but on Sunday, I would say the biggest person they had was Kandee Johnson. So I guess it was a less of an incentive for people to come out on Sunday. After MAC, I don't remember which brands we went to, but I just want to point out that I was annoyed. Okay, my camera died. I'm sorry. What was I saying? I was saying a lot of the brands were forcing you to follow them on social media, and that's just dumb to me. And here's why. If you want to increase your following and increase your engagement, forcing people to follow you to get a sample size product or a product that they feel they're entitled to is not the way to do it. People feel that they're entitled to that free product because that is how the event is promoted. You buy the ticket, you get this bag filled with makeup that's worth more than your ticket, as well as free products on top of it from the brands. They don't say you get the free products from the brands if you follow them on social media. So people felt entitled to their product. A lot of brands were going so hard, guys. They wouldn't even let you through unless you showed them that you were following them on social media. So a lot of people, what they did, followed them, showed them, got the free product, unfollowed them. Is that smart? Who in marketing and PR came up with that idea? It's like one person thought of that dumb idea and then everyone else jumped on the bandwagon. That's not the way you do it.
Spreading some positivity, speaking radio.
In regards to the footage and my husband being in charge of capturing the moments, I love Bing. I adore Bing. He's one of the smartest people that I know. Actually, he is the smartest person I know. Can code his booty off, can think of anything and come up with a solution. There are a lot of things that he's good at. But vlogging is not one of them. Bless his little heart. I believe he took maybe 2 videos of me. And they weren't really usable. So that part of him coming to vlog for you guys to be able to see just did not work out. But he did give me a lot of free makeup and I absolutely love him for that. I'm sorry my voice is getting froggish because I'm tired. It's like 12:23 in the morning now, so sorry. Anyway, so Kandee Johnson was gonna be there. I'm not a huge fan of hers or anything like that, but she's like a YouTube OG, so I thought it would be nice to meet her. I said, okay, we should line up an hour and a half before she got there, like the day before. We go to the Step and Repeat, which was located in the middle of the venue, to meet her. And I see maybe 10 people in line, so I said, okay, well, you know, we're early, of course, it's not that many people to meet her. I I go to stand in line, they said no, the line continues outside. I said, outside? Outside where? I look, it's out the door, wrapped around the corner. We go and it's maybe 30 people outside already. I don't know if it was because I was sick and I was just over it and my feet were hurting and everyone was irritating me with the social media and forcing you. I don't know, but waiting outside in the cold almost sent me over the edge, okay? So we were waiting there, we waited like 15 minutes. They give us the tickets to meet her because only a certain number of people were allowed to meet her. So they give you the tickets. And after 15 minutes, I just couldn't do it anymore. It was cold, it was by the water and the wind is hitting. And I'm shivering. I just was not feeling it. So I said, you know what, forget it. I have the ticket. When the line goes down a little bit, I'll go join the line and meet her. Let me go about my business and go to all the brands. So we went ahead and, you know, went around to some more brands, took some cool pictures at Ipsy Open Studios, and they had a cute flower backdrop. It was really, really nice. The time was actually going by so fast. I got there late. And the event ended at 3 on Sunday, unlike Saturday, which ended at 5. So you just have less time on Sunday anyway. So Kandee Johnson arrived and the line was still long. So I just had footage of her arriving. To get the brushes.
An hour and a half left. Well, less than an hour and a half left now. Yep. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this brand right here.
They had something fun where you could spin the wheel and it decides what you're gonna get for free. So I was hoping for a fan brush.
Babe,
It's a big
Do I get to spin for you?
No.
Come on, a fan brush.
I got 2 different brushes from them and then bought a fan brush for $5. So it was really good. Maybe 30-35 minutes before the event was through, I decided to go see what the line looked like to meet Kandee Johnson. Man, 30 minutes before the event is over, the line was still out the door. So I just wasn't having it. I was like, okay, no. At the end of the event, I did see her again, and her team was trying to rush her out, but she was still stopping to take pictures with people.
Oh, there she
is. She seemed really, really nice. She looked the same way in person. I promised you guys a peek of her, and unfortunately, that's all you guys can get from me.
Okay, so it's like the last half hour of the event. My last booth will be, what's this? OMG. It's like face mask and nightwear.
They had a man and a woman walking around in robes, house slippers, you know, headbands, and it was really cute. So it piqued my curiosity. I had never heard of them before, but I wanted to see what they were all about. We stood in line for 20 to 25 minutes, and they had this cute setup that you can take a picture with a fan, and I thought it was fun. So I told my husband, just in case I don't like the picture that they take, you take a picture of me. He didn't want to take a picture with the fan anyway, because, you know, men or whatever. So I take the picture. I get to the front where they're giving out the free face mask, and I'm ready to get 2 masks, because one for Sean and one for me. And this other guy for the brand said, "Let me see your post." I said, "What?" He said, "Oh, you have to post a picture that you just took on Instagram." I don't know if it was because I was crabby, guys, but the wave of anger that just washed over me immediately was insane. I post a picture because I already wasted my time and waited a long time in the line. If it hadn't been 20 to 25 minutes, trust me, I would have been like, "Bye, I don't need your mask, whatever, never gonna buy from you," because I just didn't like how they did it. But anyway, I posted my picture, and then I showed it to him, received the free mask, and then I said, "Oh, let me choose another color for him." He said, "Oh no, we can only give you one." I said, "Why not?" He stood in line, just like I did. He said, "Oh, you would have to post 2. I'm not a person that could hide what I'm thinking on my face, so I know he saw that I was thinking he's stupid. And I know he saw that with my eyes, I was clawing him. I swear, I'm not a violent person, but it just aggravated the life out of me. And you know, my husband was just like, it's okay, let's just go. But I was mad. Why would you do that? Why are you forcing people to post on their pages? So I deleted the picture right away. And it was just like, what if you didn't have an Instagram? What if you don't have social media, but you just like makeup and you want to come to these events? These thirsty brands, every time you go to a brand and you stand in line, they scan your bracelet. And this way you can go in a line twice and double up on the free products. So that is another reason that makes me think you're entitled to it. If you're not entitled to the free product, then why are they scanning to make sure you don't get 2 free products? It says nothing about social media. So they scanned his bracelet already and then still deny him the free mask. So if he decided to go back and take a picture and come back again, it would say no because you were already here. I was just over the day at that point and was glad that time was running out. That day was just a flop. Sunday was just a ooh. So now we're racing against the clock and I'm trying to get all the things that I can go to. All I know, they were closing the line so you could no longer join them. And at that point, I was disappointed because I went to a lot of the smaller brands that were only giving away samples, and I should have prioritized the brands that were giving away full-size products if I was smart. But like I said, I was out of it that day and I just wasn't thinking straight. So the last place that we went to, can't remember the brand, we stood in line and then one of the volunteers for Ipsy came and she said, "Oh, this line was closed. These were the last people." I said, "Oh no, you can't let one more person in?" She looks at me and she's like, "No." I was like, "Really? You can't let one more person in?" And then she's like, "Okay, but don't tell anybody else. Don't let anybody else come behind you." She was nice enough. She let us in. We received 2 full-size lip glosses from them, and that was the last brand.
So this is the end, guys.
After the event was over, I was just happy, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I was over it. I just wanted to make sure to get my money's worth for the ticket for my husband and myself.
Guys, you know when you go to the club, you're dancing, you're having a good time, but as soon as you leave the club, your feet start to hurt and all of a sudden you cannot walk in your heels? That's how my feet feel. Like as soon as I left the event, I'm just like, I can't even make it to the car. But the view is really, really nice. And crabby one's over here. We're both crabby, we're both hangry. He at least had breakfast. I just had a folded egg from McDonald's because didn't have anything that I could eat for breakfast besides a folded egg.
So we get on home and that was it, guys. I didn't look at the makeup. I didn't do anything for days. I didn't even open the bag to see exactly what I got until I filmed part 1 and 2. That brings me to the end of my recap of Sunday. As you guys can see, it was not as exciting as Saturday. I didn't have fun, really. It was just about getting my money's worth, to be honest with you, and a lot of aggravation, unfortunately. I would recommend a new strategy for getting people to follow brands and interact with them, because the way that they're going about it is not going to boost their engagement. Come on, brands, get it together. Whoever's in PR and marketing, think of something else. Alright guys, so I yapped away longer than I wanted to. I wanted this video to be so much shorter than it was, but it is what it is. I talk a lot. I hope this 3-part series was really helpful. I really wanted it to be informative. I remember being so anxious looking on YouTube trying to find videos to let me know what the event was like. So I hope you learned something about this. I hope this relieves some of your anxiety that you have about it and helps you prepare for the event. Well, as usual, thanks so much for taking time out of your day to watch my little video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Gen Beauty 2018, I came, I saw, and I conquered. Until next year.
While I have your attention, why don't you catch up on some of the videos you may have missed? Maybe this one right here? Click to watch it.